Have you ever wondered if your favorite fruit could secretly harm your health? Most of us trust fruits to nourish our bodies, but some popular choices could put seniors at risk without warning. What if something in your fruit bowl could interfere with your medications or worsen a chronic condition? Are you sure every fruit you eat is truly safe for you? The truth might surprise you. Even the healthiest diets can hide dangers if you're not looking for them. Stay until the end. What you'll learn might change your life. Don't forget to hit subscribe, give us a like, and share your experiences or questions in the comments below. Grapefruit, the medication interference hazard. For decades, grapefruit has been praised as a revitalizing breakfast fruit, celebrated for its tangy flavor and powerful dose of vitamin C. However, beneath its refreshing taste lies an often overlooked danger for older adults who rely on regular medication. Jane, a 72-year-old retiree, loves starting her mornings with a grapefruit half and a steaming cup of tea. She believed she was making the healthiest choice possible until a routine doctor's appointment revealed something unexpected. Her blood pressure readings had become erratic, and her cholesterol-lowering medication wasn't working as effectively as before. When she discussed her daily habits with her physician, the culprit was not a new prescription or a missed dose. It was that innocent-looking grapefruit. Here's the problem. Grapefruit contains certain compounds called furanocoumarins that can block key enzymes in the liver responsible for metabolizing a wide array of common medications. These enzymes, particularly one called CYP3A4, play a critical role in breaking down drugs like statins, blood pressure medicines, anti-anxiety pills, and even some antihistamines. If these enzymes are inhibited, the medication can build up to dangerous levels in the bloodstream, increasing the risk of severe side effects including muscle damage, irregular heartbeats, or dangerously low blood pressure. This interaction isn't rare. Up to half of all seniors take at least 5 medications daily. Something as simple as enjoying an occasional grapefruit or a glass of its juice can wreak havoc on these delicate medication regimens. The worst part is that the impact may not be immediately apparent, so symptoms like dizziness, confusion, or changes in heart rhythm could be mistakenly attributed to aging, not diet. Sometimes, people only discover the connection after serious complications arise. If you're thinking this only applies to large amounts or daily consumers, think again. For some medications, even small servings of grapefruit, like a few wedges or less than a cup of juice, can be enough to trigger significant interactions. Other citrus fruits, such as Seville oranges used in marmalades, pomelos, or tangelos, have similar compounds and can present the same risk, so simply switching fruit types isn't always a safe solution. Jane ended up changing her breakfast routine on her doctor's advice, replacing grapefruit with slices of apple and banana. Within weeks, her medication began working as intended again, and she felt more energetic and balanced. Many like Jane may have no idea that something as familiar as grapefruit could so drastically change the effectiveness of life-saving prescriptions. If you're currently taking any medication, especially for blood pressure or cholesterol, have you thought about checking with your doctor or pharmacist before reaching for grapefruit? Could a small tweak in your fruit choices keep you safer and healthier overall? Bananas, the hidden danger for heart health. Bananas are often hailed as the ideal snack, convenient, filling, and brimming with potassium. Many seniors grab a banana daily, believing it will help maintain their energy and keep cramps at bay. Let's take the story of Robert, a 78-year-old veteran with a history of heart issues. Encouraged by well-meaning friends and health magazines, Robert added 2 bananas a day to his diet, determined to beat leg cramps and improve his blood pressure. What he didn't realize was that his heart medication, an ACE inhibitor, required careful monitoring of his body's potassium levels. Over several weeks, Robert began to notice increasing fatigue, muscle weakness, and a fluttery feeling in his chest. He assumed it was simply part of getting older, aches and tiredness creeping in bit by bit. One afternoon, during a routine visit, his doctor checked his blood work and found his potassium dangerously high. Elevated potassium, known medically as hyperkalemia, can lead to muscle paralysis, slow or irregular heartbeat, and in the worst cases, cardiac arrest. For seniors taking specific medications, such as ACE inhibitors or potassium-sparing diuretics, too much dietary potassium can lodge silently in the system, with symptoms mistaken for routine aging or side effect from other medicines. Bananas, along with oranges and some melons, are surprisingly potent sources of potassium and can push levels into the danger zone when combined with these drugs. Many people, like Robert, perceive bananas as a gentle, easy-to-digest fruit, a comfort food. But for older adults managing their health with prescription medications, the hidden potassium in this yellow snack can accumulate day after day. If blood work isn't checked regularly, this creeping risk remains unseen until it becomes an emergency. Fortunately, once Robert's doctor identified the issue, small changes made a big difference. Switching to fruits lower in potassium, like apples, berries, or grapes, meant he could still satisfy his sweet tooth without jeopardizing his heart's health. He also learned to space out his banana consumption, enjoying them occasionally under supervision, rather than daily. Even a wholesome routine can carry unexpected threats when mixed with the reality of multiple prescriptions. How often do we ask ourselves if our favorite foods match our medication needs? Are you sure your snacks are working for your health, not against it? Cherries, the unexpected culprit for blood sugar swings. Few things bring back memories of summer quite like a bowl of colorful cherries. Their juicy sweetness makes them a seasonally irresistible treat, and for many older adults, cherries are a nostalgic nod to easier times. For Margaret, a 74-year-old grandmother and avid baker, cherries seemed like the perfect topping for her yogurt and the centerpiece for her favorite pie. But what she didn't realize was that these seemingly harmless fruits were quietly complicating her diabetes management. Unlike most fruit choices, cherries are naturally high in sugar, and although they carry health benefits, consuming large portions can create significant and unexpected blood sugar spikes. Margaret, who prided herself on her careful eating habits, sometimes noticed episodes of shakiness and fatigue after a handful of cherries. She would chalk it up to overexertion or a busy day with the grandchildren. It wasn't until her doctor reviewed her food logs and continuous glucose monitor that they found a pattern. Margaret's post-snack sugar readings repeatedly shot up after enjoying her beloved cherries. Older adults with diabetes or prediabetes face unique challenges in food choices. Natural sugars can be deceptive. After all, they don't seem as threatening as processed sweets. But fruit sugars like those in cherries are rapidly absorbed, particularly when eaten alone as a snack or in a dessert. The body's ability to tolerate these swings diminishes with age and can be further complicated by changes in metabolism or additional medications. Margaret's story is a gentle call to fellow seniors. Even the fruits we cherish most can work against our efforts to maintain stable health markers. After some trial and error, Margaret learned to pair her cherries with a protein source and limited her servings. Her glucose levels stabilized, and she still enjoyed her treats in moderation. These small adjustments helped her regain control without sacrificing all her favorite flavors. Our biggest health risks sometimes hide in the most cherished traditions. Are there moments in your daily routine where simple pleasures could be sabotaging your health goals? What beloved treats might be behind your toughest to explain symptoms? Pineapple, the tropical trouble for sensitive stomachs. Pineapple often brings thoughts of tropical vacations and sunny mornings, but for many older adults, it's a fruit that can create more discomfort than delight. Esther, a 76-year-old retiree who loves experimenting with new recipes, always thought that adding pineapple to her fruit salad was a healthy choice. She relished the tangy flavor until she started experiencing an odd burning in her chest after meals. At first, she assumed it was simply indigestion from eating too quickly, but the discomfort persisted and even worsened. After speaking with her physician, Esther discovered that pineapple's natural acids, along with bromelain, a powerful enzyme, can sometimes irritate sensitive digestive systems, especially for seniors. Aging bodies often produce less stomach acid and may have slower digestion, making it even easier for acidic foods to cause problems. For anyone living with reflux, gastritis, ulcers, or taking medications that relax the esophagus, pineapple can set off heartburn or even contribute to mouth sores and digestive upset. For Esther, the enjoyable zing of pineapple was undermined by hours of burning discomfort, leaving her restless at night and wary of her favorite dishes. Beyond the obvious pain, this kind of irritation can also interfere with nutrition, as repeated discomfort may cause seniors to cut back on eating and miss out on key nutrients. With a little investigation and some honest tracking, Esther swapped pineapple for gentler options such as ripe pears or cooked berries, and found relief while still enjoying sweet flavors in her meals. Pineapple's a perfect reminder that even fruits with remarkable health reputations aren't universally gentle, and older adults must watch for personal triggers that might not bother younger people. Have you ever noticed subtle digestive changes after certain foods, but brushed them aside as normal? Is it possible your favorite tangy snack is actually causing you more pain than pleasure? Melons, the hidden hydration hazard. Many people link melons with refreshment and hydration, especially during hot weather. Watermelon slices at a summer picnic or honeydew cubes after lunch feel both comforting and nutritious, leading most seniors to believe they're a risk-free addition to their meals. But as surprising as it sounds, eating too much melon can quietly create problems for older adults, sometimes with little warning. Take Harold, an active 82-year-old who enjoyed participating in his community garden. During a string of warm afternoons, he began having more melon for snacking to keep cool and stay hydrated. He figured that since melons are mostly water, they were the perfect snack, light, juicy, and full of vitamins. But after several weeks, Harold noticed swelling in his ankles and an odd heaviness after meals. Instead of feeling refreshed, he started to feel bloated, tired, and sluggish. His doctor recognized the link that Harold missed. Certain melons, especially cantaloupe and honeydew, are high in natural sugars and contain significant amounts of potassium. For many seniors, particularly those with kidney challenges or on medications for heart disease, these nutrients can quietly build up in the body because aging kidneys often process them less efficiently. The result? Excess potassium can contribute to heart rhythm changes, while extra fluid intake from watery fruits can worsen fluid retention, especially for those on medications to control blood pressure or manage heart failure. For Harold, even a healthy habit became troublesome, simply because he didn't realize how melon's nutrients added up in his daily routine. When he switched to fruits with lower potassium and adjusted his portions, his energy and comfort returned, and he could once again garden without feeling weighed down. Harold's experience shines a light on how easy it is to overlook the potential downsides of even the mildest, most innocent-seeming fruits. Do you ever wonder if the foods you rely on for comfort might be quietly working against your well-being? Which safe snacks might deserve a second look as your health needs change? Dried fruits, the sneaky sugar trap. It's easy to see the appeal of dried fruits for older adults. Compact, shelf-stable, and naturally sweet, they seem like a perfect solution for quick snacking or satisfying a sweet tooth. However, dried fruits such as raisins, apricots, and prunes can bring more risk than many seniors realize, especially when it comes to managing blood sugar and digestive comfort. Consider the story of Ruth, a 75-year-old grandmother who enjoyed keeping a small bowl of dried apricots by her favorite armchair. She appreciated their convenience and believed that because they started as whole fruit, they had to be healthy. But as Ruth's energy became unpredictable and she experienced frequent spikes and drops in her blood sugar, she couldn't figure out the cause. It wasn't until her daughter helped her track her snack habits that the problem became clear. Those handfuls of dried fruit, light as they seemed, were packing a surprisingly heavy dose of concentrated sugar into Ruth's daily routine. The drying process shrinks fruit and intensifies its sugars, often removing the water and making it far easier to overeat. A serving of dried fruit can contain up to 4 times more sugar and calories than its fresh counterpart, leading to unexpected challenges for anyone watching their glucose or trying to avoid weight gain. On top of that, sulfur or added sweeteners used to preserve color and flavor might cause digestive issues or allergic reactions in some sensitive individuals. Ruth's blood sugar stabilized dramatically when she replaced large servings of dried fruit with a modest portion of fresh apple slices, discovering just how powerful small dietary tweaks could be. Dried fruits are a testament to how healthy foods can sometimes catch even the most careful consumers off guard, especially when portions and context are overlooked. Have you checked the label or paused to consider the serving size of your favorite snacks lately? Could your most convenient treat be quietly creating problems behind the scenes? As we've explored today, even foods that seem the most wholesome can have hidden effects as our bodies and lifestyles evolve. For seniors, small changes in the way we eat can make a world of difference in well-being, energy, and comfort. It's not about fear or anxiety around your favorite foods. It's about understanding your body's unique needs and honoring them as they change. By paying just a little more attention, you can avoid uncomfortable surprises and build a diet that truly supports your health and independence throughout the years. Remember, no single fruit or food needs to be your enemy. Curiosity, openness, and gentle adjustments help you enjoy life's flavors while keeping you safe. You have earned the right to treat yourself with kindness, patience, and wisdom. Reach out to those who support you and talk openly with your healthcare team. Collaborating is the greatest gift you can give yourself. If this message spoke to you, comment the word wisdom below and let us know about your healthy swaps or the changes you're most proud of. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more helpful tips. And remember, your journey toward health is uniquely yours, and you never walk it alone.